Welcome back to Ridiculous Recollections, episode number 6.
Six.
Today we have I think a guy named Braxton, Nikolai, Gavina, and Ephraim. All of these same people from the last one or the one before? I don't remember. The last one. Last
Five, six,
Five.
five,
Five.
five.
Anybody want to have anything to say before we move on to my beginning? Would you rather?
No.
How's everyone's
Would
day?
you rather? Would you
My
rather?
day was different. I was a diesel mechanic for most of the day, and then I became a painter, and now I will be a painter all morning tomorrow with an actual paint gun finally, instead of just spray cans.
Because Ben's a painter.
Weird. Like, I was a diesel mechanic for like the last year, and now all of a sudden in the last like 4 days I've been painter.
You should use a
Sucks.
paint roller. I feel like it goes on better, especially like painting cranes and stuff.
I think you should just dump the bucket of paint on the fucking thing.
Finger paint it.
What?
You
Hear me
should
out.
put the paint in your mouth and spit it at the
Ooh,
crane.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You want to use a lead-based paint when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works better.
More flavor. Welcome to Flavor Town.
What if?
Blocks
Yeah.
radiation.
Hear me out.
Like
What if I?
Ephraim's cum-colored Gatorade. Or Gatorade-colored cum.
What if I put? What if I put the paint on my tongue and then lick it on?
That's just tongue paint.
That's just time
Yeah,
consuming.
man.
That's
tongue in the
literally just tongue
excavator.
painting.
Is this a thing that I don't know about?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's
Yeah, look it up.
There's probably some kinky fuckers out there that do that.
I don't know if I want to look up tongue painting on YouTube.
You
I
know
think you
what? I
want to.
think I've done that before. Honestly, I think I might have done that in the fucking, the camper. The cum bunker.
I don't like that. The comper?
The cumper.
Well, speaking of the comper, that has been put on hold. On Sunday, January 11th. I do believe that was Sunday, correct?
Sunday
That's
morning.
12th.
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know.
We
It was
had a
12,
major
yeah.
structure fire at our shop. We lost quite a bit. We lost our entire means of working on the camper. The camper was luckily stored in a storage building, so I guess we did save that. But we lost quite a bit. So the festival we're going to, kind of up in the air still with whether or not the camper arrives. But we will do our best if anyone gives a flying fuck. But it's going to be difficult. But I think between our friends of ours who own welders and the welders that we still own, I believe we can get it done. And hopefully we have our new shop built by the time July rolls around or June rolls around. Ephraim, I do know you have a welder, and I know
Wait,
Owen bought a
so-
new welder.
I have
The
a
the service truck that had the Miller Bobcat on it that I
do
used.
believe that is gone.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
It
that was in
doesn't,
the shop.
though, because that was a pile of garbage service truck. But we lost all of our welders in the shop fire.
All of them?
All of the welders that the shop owned. We lost 4 brand new dump trucks. We lost the Kenworth semi truck I took to prom. We lost one of our roll-offs. We lost a few mixer trucks. We lost all of our tools, everything. We lost all of the keys for any machines. We lost all of our filing. My brother lost all of his own personal tools in his personal toolbox. Like, literally, his whole livelihood is just gone.
Yeah. That's
We're waiting on the investigators to investigate why it happened. We believe we know why it happened, but that cannot be released until the investigation has been finalized. But let's move on. So the Comper will hopefully be finished with great success. With great success.
With great success. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm kind of glad that was not in the shop.
And that would have
And I'm
sucked.
if I was like, my plan was to come back and work in the shop for my winter break while I was away from school, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I was able to keep all of my tools.
See, this is why we don't plan shit, because it always goes to shit.
Yep.
We don't. Well, let's move on from that sad topic of losing that, and let's move on to how was everybody else's day, since we kind of skipped that.
I was not trying to light Nick on fire.
I think you singed my poor excuse for a mustache.
Hey, at least you know.
Yeah. So?
So?
What's going on now?
This is a terrible introduction. Let's just say fuck it. I got a would you rather for everybody.
Oh,
Would you
I
rather?
can't wait.
I can't wait. These are always so good.
All right.
Top-notch
Oh,
quality
you guys
to
are gonna
listen
shit
to.
your pants at this one.
I hope
Oh, I
not. These
better.
are a fresh pair.
These have holes in them, I'm alright. But I am wearing
All
long
right,
johns, so that would suck.
Huh. Why are you wearing long johns inside?
Because it was fucking cold out today and I wasn't going to take them off.
You have not been at work for 4 hours.
But
You
this is
haven't
the
had
first
any
time I've
means to
been
take them
home.
off.
Actually, I haven't been at work for 3 hours.
And you haven't had
In
any means
6
to take them
minutes.
off.
No, because I went straight to McDonald's and then Gavin's. And then I just got home like an hour and a half ago.
Okay, so in the hour and a half,
We're busy
You've been
listening
inside.
to your dumbass talk.
I hope you poop your pants.
Get on with your
it's
would
not-
you
you know
rather,
what?
would
Same.
you?
Get on with
Alright.
it.
would you fuck
Would you
off?
rather? Would you rather?
Would you rather fuck off or fuck off? Alrighty. Would you rather?
Or
This fight is okay, so it's a would you rather fight. The fight takes place in an empty NBA basketball court. Your weapon is a folding buck knife with a 6-inch blade. Your opponents are unarmed unless specified. You have 6 options. Prime Mike Tyson. Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson.
Not Mike
Tyson.
Tyson.
Like,
A chimpanzee. A 14th century knight in full plate armor. 3 clones of yourself. 5 coyotes. Or 10 clones of Billie Eilish with brass knuckles.
Dude, 3 clones of myself.
I'm taking the chimp.
I'm going with the chimp.
A
Or
chimp,
the coyotes. Or the coyotes.
chimps will rip your face
dude,
off.
the chimp is gonna go fucking crazy on your ass.
They're not very big though.
I'm taking the chimp because I could probably bend the chimp over and have him enjoy and have him learn what a good time is.
I think they have
I
a
think
word
I
for
would
that.
take the 3
what's it called?
clones.
Bestiality.
Yeah, but I haven't acted on it yet, so it's okay. It's still legal.
Sure. Yep.
I think the law stands there for a reason.
No. No.
You know what? Just
I
'cause
don't-
Ben said that, I'm going with the coyotes. I don't want to be affiliated with
You're
any
gonna get
chimpanzee.
butt fucked by the coyotes.
Dude, they're like small dogs.
Yeah, and a chimpanzee's a small ape. But it's only
Chimpanzees-
one chimpanzee.
Have you?
No,
have
but
you
the chimpanzee would
have
go
you
like-
seen what they do?
Yeah,
Chimps literally rip
One
people's
touched my
faces
butthole.
off.
it's a big deal.
What?
I feel like a chimp's a bad idea. You're not winning
Yeah,
that fight.
I wouldn't go with the
Well,
chimp.
I'm sorry that you guys are the experts on fucking chimpanzees all of a sudden.
Question: is the folding knife serrated?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm choosing myself 3 times.
Yeah.
Because
I would-
it's just like ching, 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 and then they're dead.
Ben doesn't exist.
Kill myself, and I'd
Oh.
just stab myself all 4 times. I'd be confused and just say fuck it.
I don't know if anybody else sees this, but Ben like lost all of his internet.
Yeah.
What?
You kind of cut out there for a quick second.
You ran out of internet.
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear me
you're
now?
fine now.
Oh,
But yeah, no, I'd
I
pick
said-
myself 3 times.
I said that all 4 of me would kill myself, like in each dimension. Like all 4 of me would just stab themselves.
I could
Huh.
see
They'd be
that happening.
confused and then just remove themselves from this world, and then I'd have 0 Bens left. So if I fought the chimpanzee, there's a chance that 1 still stands.
We don't need any more Bens in this world.
Yeah,
No.
fuck the Bens.
Yeah, well, Braxton's not much better.
I would beg to differ.
Wait. There's 10 clones of Billie Eilish,
But she has brass
We didn't-
knuckles.
but we didn't specify in what way we are fighting.
With a knife.
We
Yeah,
have a
but-
knife.
The goal is not necessarily to kill the other person. I might just have a knife and be making out with Billie Eilish.
Do you
10
want to do
times.
that?
It's not fighting.
Do
You
you
got some
do you
weird
want to
fetishes.
do that?
Well, I gotta have some sort of entertainment.
Yeah, but you're fighting. Making out and fighting is not the same.
Maybe our faces are fighting
That would hurt.
That would
with
probably
our
hurt.
tongues.
Because that means you'd
Tongue
have like a
painting.
knife
We're
in your
tongue painting.
mouth.
I'm tongue painting Billie Eilish.
Yeah, but the knife would have to be in your mouth.
Yeah, that's.
That's
Yeah.
well, that's where I stand.
Yeah, no, I think overall conversation we just had in the past couple minutes here, I think I'm still gonna go with the 3 me's.
I'm gonna go with the same 3 me's.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm gonna
wait,
go with the coyotes.
wait. Nick or Braxton, you said the same 3 me's. So are you fighting 3 of Nick or 3 of you?
3 me's.
Yeah, but you
Like,
said the same
from
3
we.
me's. So technically that would be the same 3 me's, as in that would be 3 of
No,
Nick.
he was just clarifying, like, yeah.
No,
I'm just
no,
saying,
no,
3
no,
me's.
no. You
Wait.
either say the same or the 3 me's. You don't say the same 3 me's because the same 3 me's would be 3 of Nick's. So Braxton would be fighting 3 of Nick.
No, I'm fighting like the Wii, like from the Wii, like the me's from Wii.
No,
The
no,
3
I said
me's.
3 clones of yourself. So there's no way for you to fucking screw this up and say 3 me's.
Ben, can you
3
smile quick?
amigos.
What?
Can you smile quick? I just wanted to take a picture of the biggest idiot here.
Well, Gavin, Saturday when you show up at 9 o'clock, I want you to know that there'll be 7 rifles pointed at your skull when you get out of your vehicle.
And they're all gonna jam because no one shot them in years.
I didn't specify that. But
But
comes from cookies and cream or
Get that
something.
one.
Braxton, I feel like you had something you wanted to speak of.
well, I had something.
I just lit my pants on fire.
Wait, hold on.
That's better.
Oh, Ben's got a
I'm
ghost.
just
He's
gonna
got
pee
something.
again.
He's got a
I think he's got his pants on fire because he's a liar. Where'd he go?
Ben's just gonna rub his butt against something. Oh, he's back.
All right, I'm back.
I think he's got a knife.
Okay, so I have one of these for Christmas. I got one of these.
That's illegal.
I want to touch it.
Touch it.
You can't show that.
I also got one of these. Well, not for Christmas, but I've had one of these.
You should touch
But you
that
can't
one.
see it. Oh,
We
it's
did
dead.
Is it a torch?
It's one of them electric lighters.
Oh,
All I gotta
Whether,
say
like,
is to
in a
our
plasma.
audio viewers, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, this is a very visually minded episode.
My brain is not minded.
No.
Does it ever?
No.
This just in.
I didn't think
Ben's
so.
brain doesn't mind.
He's gone again.
What the fuck?
Ben, do you sand down your brain so it's nice and smooth?
We'll take that silence as a yes.
Huh?
Just say yes.
Smooth brain.
No.
Ben's a very smooth-brained individual.
I want you all to listen to this very closely.
Once
couldn't hear
again, we didn't hear it.
We didn't hear anything.
When I listened back to last week's episode, you could hear it like on Spotify.
Yeah, you'll be able to hear it on Spotify. You won't be able to
But
hear it on. You guys won't be able to
can't
hear
hear
it.
it here.
All right. My topic is TikTok.
It's
What's
gonna be banned.
happening?
I hope.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but they
Well,
said. Okay, I've
But
heard.
we're like now
90
that
day.
we get famous. Now that we're famous, now
No,
TikTok.
I'm
is banned.
famous on TikTok.
No, we're
the-
famous. We're
The
we're
ridiculous recollections TikTok is not famous, but
We're
my
famous.
TikTok is famous. Quick Trip commented on my TikTok.
Quick Trip,
What?
huh?
what did they
Just
say?
saying.
What did they say?
They said we didn't see anything.
What is your TikTok?
What was the TikTok?
It was
The video of the fusion pulling the boat?
bushings.
There's like 300,000, or there's like 280,000 views on it and 32,000 likes.
Dude, that's like a terrible like to view ratio.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
But if you look at all of our TikToks and Instagrams and YouTubes,
Hey,
it's all about 1/10 likes to views. So
hey, we're famous already, but now they're gonna get rid of our fame on TikTok.
there's a flashlight
Yeah.
on my lighter.
Ben just found something out that
I think Ben's got like
Likes.
ADHD
That
today.
shit's bright. Kind of hurts my eyes when I look into it.
well, yeah,
Ben
when
is
you
a
look into it,
squirrel.
it probably will
Oh,
touch your
It
brain.
gets brighter when you take your sunglasses off.
I think that smooth brain thing we were talking about really showing out right now.
You know, I don't think Ben has an optic nerve. I think he's just got a tube that goes directly into his brain.
Yeah,
His pupil is the tube.
It's
Hey, it's snowing here right now.
not snowing here.
That's
Actually,
Can Ephraim confirm?
I can't see. It's dark outside.
Well, shit.
Oh, I can't see because I just shined my fucking flashlight in my eyeballs for 6 minutes.
Really?
Okay, fuck.
Are we supposed to get a lot of snow?
What's your guys' thought on buttered sausage?
I don't think I ever.
I
had
just
it.
had hardcore deja vu.
Did you
Sounds-
have you had buttered sausage before?
I just had a dream, I swear to God, like a week ago about Nick saying, "What's your thoughts on buttered sausage?" Ephraim being there. Oh my God, this is that.
I think we gotta take Ben to a mental
It's
institution.
strobing.
Ben, you gotta start taking your meds again.
Everyone in
Flashes.
favor of bringing Ben to a mental institution, raise your hand and say aye.
I.
Me.
Aye. Well, that's everybody.
I
All 5 of us, including Ben.
Well, I guess we'll pick them up at 9:30 sharp tomorrow morning.
If you can find me.
Well, it's not hard to find the short bus in Madison.
Well, I won't be on the short bus, idiot.
Extra
she'll
short.
be on the. What bus you gonna be on?
I don't hurt. Fuck.
The short bus.
I touched the lighter.
Well, yeah, that would probably tingle a little bit. Can you do it on camera?
So you see, like, that's like where the electric is. Ah!
One's cooler.
This fucking guy.
Fuck!
This guy.
Okay, does anyone have any other topics?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Braxton's TikTok topic, but we didn't fucking finish it.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I think it was slightly interrupted by an individual,
Oops.
perhaps with a
Yeah.
smooth brain.
That'd be
Yeah,
me,
so
right?
no,
Oh,
it's the dude over there.
then who's the asshole that did it?
That dude.
I do have one thing to talk about before we move on to Braxton's TikTok topic, garbage bullshit, whatever the fuck he wants to talk about.
Okay.
We would like to do a video podcast this weekend, I do believe. Are we going to be podcasting in the hot tub this weekend, you guys?
I think we should.
I agree.
I'm down. The hard part's just gonna be like the noise.
Well, we won't
Well-
have the jets on.
We won't have the jets on, so it'll just be outside noise. And does
We're-
anybody
we're
have a
just gonna-
windbreaker?
We're just gonna be
Yeah.
in a.
I
Not a
do.
windbreaker, but
Oh,
that thing, yeah.
Are you guys gonna have a mic in the hot tub?
Well, I have a spare boom mic or a boom arm, so we can find something to put that on.
It'll just be humidity, and I think we'll be okay. And if we can run, well, what camera are we using?
Probably could just use a phone and I can edit it.
Okay, so if you want to use your phone, because we're not using my phone.
yeah, your potato.
I do probably, if anybody else has something better than an iPhone 16 Pro, then I probably have the best camera choice.
I have an S23 though. I did get an S this time. Still garbage, but I did get an S.
I didn't even know
Samsung.
that the 16 was out.
When did you get a 16?
When he dropped his other one in the lake.
Yeah, mine
Okay,
decided
Gavin.
it wanted
Thanks.
to be a fish.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the when that I asked for.
But
yeah, I wasn't
this
there for
was-
that. When the fuck was that, Gavin?
This was
Did
like
you say-
August. I went
Oh,
fishing.
thanks, Nick. Thanks for the time you gave me. That's awesome. That's like when you ask a when question. Normally people give
So-
you
So
the
here's,
answer.
Here's what had
Fucking
happened.
Gavin.
Here's what had happened. I was going fishing,
Love you, Gavin.
just trying to make a fishing video, and I bought a brand new fucking phone tripod, and I set my phone tripod up. I had my brand new fucking DJI mic receiver attached to my fucking phone, and the mic on my shirt was gonna have such a great audio quality video. And then I turned back around after my second or third cast at this particular fishing spot, and my tripod was tipped over and my phone was no longer connected to my tripod. And then about 4 or 5 shore fishers, aka homeless people, saw me freak the fuck out. And then I went and got a new phone same day. It was a very double thumbs down kind of day.
I hate those.
I
things.
am very dizzy after that.
I put 120 miles on that boat trailer that day.
I thought you were going to say you put 120 miles on that phone that day.
No,
That's an impressive
More like
measurement of
50
phone
feet
usage.
down.
5.
Were you in the Mississippi or were you in the lake of the Onalaska?
I was in the Mississippi, but then I went to like a cove behind Nutbush area, I think.
Lauderdale.
Oh, by my uncle's house.
It was
Oh, one of the bays?
it was
Yeah, by-
north of
From your grandparents lived there, or
Nutbush.
your uncle or something?
Yeah, and my grandparents too.
Oh, you know where it was? It was right behind the spillway. East or west of the spillway.
Gotcha. West is-
Oh.
Even though I have it.
No, you weren't. You were not in Fort Lauderdale then. You were behind the island.
Fort Lauderdale's in Florida.
You were the
Yeah,
west
Fort
of, or not
Lauderdale's
Fort
in
Lauderdale,
Florida.
the Lauderdale Street Cove thing, and then you were west of the fucking island. If you were west of the spillway.
I was not close to the island. You know
But
where the spillway is in Onalaska,
Yeah.
and you
It
know
ends at the end of the
if
French Island, doesn't
if
it?
you're looking at the spillway from like the restaurant there,
What
I
restaurant?
was west. David Ray's.
Okay.
I was west of the spillway.
Yeah, isn't that not?
I don't fucking
Well,
know.
the
It's
spill-
not
the
that
spillway-
important.
That's not Mississippi. That's not the Mississippi.
That's a Black River, but
Yeah.
So,
So you're
the same.
well, but the spillway runs directly into French Island, and then west of the spillway would be land or the opposite side of French Island.
I
which
think
would
he
be
means
Lake
south
Onalaska.
of the spillway.
I don't know.
I
It's
think he
not.
means south of the spillway.
It's not that important. Moral
Because
of
the
the
south of the
story:
spillway would put you
dropped
kind of
my
by
phone in the
Nutbush.
fucking lake.
Yeah. Anyway, phone's gone.
Phone decided to go vlog for the fishes.
Never got the vlog back.
It's all right though.
Very sad. Okay, Braxton.
All right,
TikTok. Hear it.
TikTok gone. But has anybody else heard that Mr. Beast is gonna buy it?
That's
I have
crazy.
not.
I heard Elon Musk is gonna buy it.
Mr. Beast made a video saying like him and a bunch of billionaires were just in a meeting, and he's like, "This is serious. We're buying TikTok."
I don't
Yeah.
doubt it.
I don't doubt it. I also. So, can I talk about something, or would you guys like finish TikTok conversation?
1 second.
Okay.
TikTok,
Keep it in mind. I'll put a pin in it.
Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, I don't know. He expressed interest, I guess, but he said that he was in meetings and shit. Maybe we'll keep TikTok. Because what
I
else are
don't
you going
doubt
to do
it,
if
but
you don't
then
have
again,
TikTok?
I would not be complaining that TikTok is gone.
What else are you going to do without TikTok?
Nick
Nothing to
doesn't have
just-
TikTok.
I literally don't have TikTok.
I haven't had TikTok for like 4 months.
Well, I had TikTok up until like a month ago when I deleted it, but even then, I was maybe on it 30 times in the past year.
Instagram Reels is just so much better.
Yeah, that's my
But
main
TikTok
source
is
of
better for
everything.
creators
Yeah.
like us.
It's
TikTok
easier,
ends up.
it's easier to blow up on TikTok.
Yeah.
YouTube's better than Instagram, though. YouTube
YouTube
Shorts
Shorts,
do much
yeah.
better than our Instagram Reels do.
Oh, well, yeah, for us.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, like a YouTube video is going to take a lot harder to get famous than
Yeah.
just a regular Snapchat thing.
Unless
Or,
you can
I mean,
find
Instagram
something
thing.
super like super out of the blue, like kind of like the video I made with the boat, but like more
Like
in
longer.
yeah, well, yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of recommended videos that were uploaded like 3 hours ago and have like 30 views. So I don't know.
On what?
YouTube.
Why you sign into our account, or are you in your own account?
It doesn't matter. It's just YouTube recommending random ass videos from random people.
That's new. I normally just get like subscriber recommendations, like people I'm
Speaking
subscribed
of,
to.
But it comes
Speaking
like
of-
after you play one video or two videos or whatever. It's just in the recommended on the side. It's just a random video from somebody random nobody's heard of. Just a starter YouTube.
yeah, Nick, I think you need to delete the mini Nagasaki and re-upload it.
Yeah,
'Cause
that,
I feel like
that
that
should
one
be
could
like
go
our
good.
most viewed or close to short.
That was a really
Yeah.
good idea that night.
I mean, yeah, I think like just delete it and then re-upload it, and it'll probably
I
go
found
big.
another
Just like
clip
that.
because the clip kind of ended like half a second after the WD-40 can exploded. But I do have the next part of that clip, so I can make it like a 15-second clip instead of 10. But either way, that is a very cool explosion with a nice-sized mushroom fireball.
Yeah,
It was pretty
I
awesome.
think it just-
Saturday.
I think it just completely missed the algorithm.
Yeah, no, I uploaded it at the wrong time.
With
I'm gonna upload
7 likes or no 7 views or something.
Yeah,
7
7
views.
views when
That is
a
insane.
video of my car with the reverse lights always on has 11
Driving forward.
But anyways, yeah.
Saturday, quick. We will be shooting our 22 rifles and we will be setting them in. So we'll probably make a YouTube video on Saturday, along with us going to my cabin. Gavin,
What'd you do?
do you plan on actually calling in?
No, I probably will not.
Damn it.
Shucks, heck,
Oh,
darn.
all right, Braxton. Is that the rest of
What?
your TikTok?
I mean, yeah.
I heard
just-
that like there's gonna get a 90-day extension on the deciding fact vote. I also heard 270 days on the deciding vote extension.
I mean, it's going to like a vote for that though. They have to vote on it. It's got to go through like the House and shit.
Yeah.
House and
I've
Senate.
heard like 30 times that TikTok was gonna get canned, but it still is kicking. So
I've heard it quite a few times now.
if you want my professional super expert opinion, I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yeah. Well, we just got to get famous somehow. One of our platforms will do it.
I can't get into my TikTok account anymore. I deleted the app and now I can't get back in.
Shucks.
Probably not the end of the world.
No, not
Should be
at
the end
all.
of the world
Like
for
how
you.
Braxton and Nick are like, shucks. And then Gavin's like, it's the end of the world.
I'm not on it as much as I used to be.
I'm only on it to post something or to look at what I posted.
Yeah, man, that's the main thing for me.
That's been
Just posting on there.
like I'll be at work and like I'm never on my phone at work. I don't touch my phone at work unless it's like a break or something. But like recently, I found myself like checking my phone to check to see like what our views are at.
You know what you should do? You should completely forget about it, and then when you get home
Oh,
from work,
thanks.
open it up. No, you open it up, and then it says the 99 plus, and the thing, and then that's always good to see.
And
99
I
plus.
had 999 plus on TikTok yesterday because of my video.
It said 999 plus. No, I thought it only went
Never
up to
seen that.
99.
I've never seen that before.
For them
It
Android
goes up to
only
like
users.
multiple thousands.
Yeah, Android doesn't.
Oh, that's right.
I guess maybe, like when I had my account, that was like, it maxed out at 99 plus.
Oh yeah, when
When
you
I had my
I think
my bigger
that's
account.
probably
yeah when you
just
had that massive
iOS.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'd like to go back to the Mr. Beast topic for a couple minutes. Oh, excuse me. I think Mr. Beast could, like, I don't want to talk bad on him, but I think like there's definitely a chance that he is using this famous, like his popularity or his fame, to like create this following because he is like he's the biggest YouTube channel right now, isn't he? Or is
By
that
far.
I think
By
it's
far,
either him or
yeah.
PewDiePie. I don't know if he passed him yet.
no? He
Yeah, he's
passed
way
PewDiePie,
past
and then him and
PewDiePie.
that Indian movie company were like neck and neck for like a while.
That T-Series?
Yeah, isn't that Indian movie company?
I don't know about what they are, but I just know they were like the most subscribed.
My understanding is that that's what they were, but those two went at it, and then I thought Mr. Beast took off.
Mr. B is 60 million subscribers ahead of T Series.
Oh wow, that jumped. He has 344 million subscribers.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It is insane.
Mr. Beast is the most subscribed YouTuber.
That's what I thought.
By far.
And the thing about like these people that we like used to watch on YouTube that were like huge, like 10 million subscribers, like 10 years ago, and now all of a sudden he came out of nowhere and just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, he
But-
made content that people wanted,
People wanted to watch.
So, how
You
it
guys
worked.
ever watch Roman Atwood?
He's got a
Oh,
new
I
channel.
love
my
used
that.
gosh, yeah.
He's been making videos every day for the past couple months now, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
They're
seen him
good
on
now.
YouTube. Watched a few.
I
I grew up on him.
Yeah.
I did too.
I just watched another one of his videos. He just made a snow slide out his window with a fucking bob or a 289 cat.
Yeah, we lost that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Does he still live in Ohio, or did he go Didn't
Yeah,
they
he
go to
lives.
like California?
No,
No, he still lives in
hasn't-
Ohio, just a different house.
He still lives in Ohio, just in a really fucking nice house. He's got like a
Oh,
combined total of like 14 car garage or something ridiculous.
Yeah. His house is fucking insane.
Yeah,
And they got like a nice ass guest house too.
yeah. He's still wildly rich. I mean, like he's got a fucking helicopter for
yeah.
fuck's sake.
Imagine. Imagine making millions and millions of dollars just making videos.
And he
Oh,
personally flies it.
did he make a new YouTube channel? Because his most recent is only at 516,000.
I don't know.
What is it? His should be Roman Atwood Vlogs.
Yeah.
Just like his Roman Atwood account is not. That's like his prank account. I don't know what his actual.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There's Roman Atwood Daily is at 500,000. Roman Atwood Vlogs is at 15 million, and his prank one is at 10 million.
Yeah. He was fucking huge for a while.
I
And
used to
then-
watch him all the time.
No.
You want a brand?
Then COVID hit,
smell
and then he got like that stalker thing, and then kind of he was gone
No.
forever.
Gavin just turned my wrench matte black.
Dude, okay, so work today. I'm at work, and they're talking about getting this paint. Like, 'cause I primed all this stuff on Friday to paint, and they're talking about getting this paint match stuff. And all of a sudden, 3 o'clock rolls around. Steve calls me and goes, "Ben, come here." All right, what? He's like, "You need to paint all this again in a lighter color." You motherfucker! Because painting white on red doesn't go so well. So I had to primer what was already primered red. I had to primer it gray so I can paint it white tomorrow.
Wow.
Maybe you should have just painted it the right color the first time.
You know
Yeah,
what, that
see, I
does
would have
help.
done that if I would have told. If I was told that. So
yeah, you
dumb.
should have just done that.
So dumb.
Don't you love doing everything you've just done all over again?
And you know what? So a couple months ago, I had a SkyTrack come in, a 6036 SkyTrack with a QSB 4.5 in it. It came in, every single fuel line, everything had to be redone because it came in 2 years ago. The fuel tank had some crap in it, and so the mechanic who worked on it, I won't say who, was like, "Oh, fuel tank needs to be cleaned. Clean the fuel tank." Didn't do anything else and sent it back out the door. It sat in the yard for a year or two or something, and it came back in with the same problem it had before he worked on it. I brought it into my bay. I started inspecting it, and I looked at it and I pulled stuff apart. Every single metal fuel line had rust in it. Everything.
That'll do it.
Because that contamination that was in the tank went through the entire system, and they only cleaned the tank and was like, "Well, the rest of the system's got to be fine." Like, it was contaminated, but it didn't contaminate the rest of the system because we didn't run it or anything. So I had to replace the entire fuel system on this fucking SkyTrack, and it came back in today, a month after it got sent out for boom hoses. Because I didn't inspect it because I was like, I'm not going to inspect boom hoses when I'm doing fuel stuff, and I should have, but I didn't. And my boss was like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah."
Your fault.
My fault.
That's biker's fault.
I was just gonna say that.
Semi truck was at fault.
Damn it.
Damn cyclist.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
I hate my truck.
You hate your truck.
Yeah,
What's going on with the
So-
frickin' Lariat?
Yeah.
I've got a 2013 F1 Poopy Eco, and
Sounds
I
like he's
bought
very
it.
fond of it.
I loved it when I bought it because like it's got turbos and it was pretty quick when I bought it. You know, it was like pretty torquey, made turbo noises. And like the last like 3 months, I'd say, it's been throwing codes for underboost and crank position.
Oh no.
I've had the opposite. I'm getting codes for overboost.
Well, your crank position sensor, normally they're fine on those EcoBoosts. Normally.
Yeah, but you two have different generations of EcoBoosts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I've
2
got
years
my
apart.
my motor's different.
Yeah.
But like I took it to my brother's work last week because I've been replacing a bunch of parts. Like I replaced the blow off valve, the boost module, crank position sensors, and like I'm still getting codes. And I took it to
Sounds
my
like
brother's.
troubleshooting should have been done.
Well, I did. I did, and then I looked at the Facebook forums and did what they said, and it didn't work. So I took it to my brother's work last week because he's a mechanic, and I might have to buy new turbos and timing chains.
How many
You're getting
miles you got
over.
on that truck?
What?
How many miles you got on that truck?
Like 160?
Yeah, that's about when those turbos go.
Yeah.
Turbos and timing chain for an overboost and crank position sensor code.
You get that rattle when you
Underboost.
start it up.
I don't get it every time, but like maybe like every once in a while, like at least once a week.
So
But it's not
if you run some Lucas oil in your oil changes, like some real thick shit, I mean, it doesn't solve the problem, but it gets rid of that noise.
It eliminates the sound because it's such a thick oil and it's not going to slap so much.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you don't want to
It's
spend
just, it's
$3,000 on
it's
a new
just a
timing chain.
band-aid.
The band-aid on a bullet hole.
I mean, if I do timing chains myself, it's like I can do that for like $1,000 in parts, I think,
Yeah.
or even less. And then turbos, I can get rebuilt ones for probably less than $1,000.
Well, Gavin
Unle-
rebuilt his turbos in his garage.
They're not hard.
Did you rebuild them or did you buy
I
new
rebuilt the
ones?
cores with new blades.
Oh,
It was like $600 for new blades.
I'd say we can work it at my shop, but we can't.
No.
yeah, I
don't
kind of
want
can't
to.
do that.
I don't want to do that ever again.
No, we can't ever again. It's okay.
Which is fine by me.
Wow.
That was terrible.
Yeah, but it's better than doing it in your fucking garage.
Before we go any further, how much did the mic quality change?
A lot.
Seems like it went down by a
You're
lot.
quiet.
Can you hear more?
No, we're really
It's
quiet.
quiet.
Okay, never mind.
When I did the TDI, like TDIs do like 100,000 on timing, well, it's
Switch them
80,000 on
back.
timing belts. Much better. But mine had like 100,000 on it. I paid to have mine done, and that was $2,000. Because I wasn't gonna have time to do it with me being having to go back and forth to school and stuff, and I just didn't trust myself to do it with how busy I am otherwise.
If you do your
So-
timing chain, Ephraim, I would recommend replacing your oil pump too. And your water pump and your thermostat.
Yeah, water pump. Yeah.
And a lot of
Yeah.
that stuff, when you're in there, you might as well just fucking do it.
Yeah.
I run into a
Yeah.
lot of that at work. It's like, you're in here, let's just do it and get it done with. Like today I replaced injection lines because it had a return line broken, and I was like, these injection lines are starting to get dirty and rusty. Let's just fucking replace them.
Sounds like it's time for not an EcoBoost.
No, I think it's time for a 5.0.
5.0s are definitely
I
more
think you need
reliable.
a 6.7.
I don't have 40 grand
Just
coming out of
talk
my ass.
You can buy a 6.7 for like 15. You can buy
With
a
with
steel body.
400,000 miles on it.
You can buy ours for 10.
The gold
Slight
one?
burn damage.
Yeah, you can have the gold one for 10.
Slight burnt paint.
I don't know what's wrong with it, but you can
Copper
drag
paint.
it out and have it for 10. Deleted and
I
tuned.
found, I think it was a 2017 on Marketplace today for 30 grand, but it had like 300,000 miles on it.
I wouldn't buy a 17.
17's like the worst year, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's the
'cause
first. It's the first gen.
the first Illum Duty.
Yeah, it's the first gen of that engine too.
I'd get a 19
Yeah.
through 25.
And the 18 would probably be fine, but well, I wouldn't even do like a 22 or 23 because
22s
that's the
are
first
still
gen of the
fun.
new engine. I think they did update the engine again.
No, I think that was on the 23s.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, 23 then, but I think they updated the engine again. I can't be for sure.
Well, if you're getting a 23, then you
Yeah, if
should
you can't
worry
afford a
about-
17, you're not getting a 23.
Yeah, no.
unless you can shell like 60 grand out.
I'd buy a newer, like an old, like I'd buy the new, like a 15 or 16 steel body.
I think I'll just stick with a 3/4 ton. Probably a little bit cheaper.
Half ton.
Still,
Half ton.
you're thinking half ton.
Or yeah, half ton.
I was like, what? I'm like 3/4 ton is still 6'7".
Yeah,
Unless
well-
you get a 6'8" or a 6'2", which I would also not recommend at all.
a 6'8".
Yeah, those are the new
You should
ones
get a
that are
6'4".
shit.
You should
The
get a
hell is
6.
it 6'8"?
The Ford guys hate them. The people that work on them.
7.3. You get a new 7.3, Big Ben, but with a new one. Not a diesel.
But gas.
Yeah, 7.3, but gas. Godzilla.
No, I've been looking for like 2017 plus F-150s.
Those are nice.
I don't know
Yeah.
anything about those, so I don't have any input.
They changed a bunch of shit. All the turbo fittings are actual bolt connections instead of quick locks.
The shitty fucking quick lock. Yeah, that was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
They shouldn't leak now because there's enough RTV to make that thing float.
Yeah, but your intercooler fell off a little bit. That's okay. Your boot fell off a little bit, but that's okay.
Minor details.
Oops.
Whose fault was that?
I
Yeah.
think it was Nick.
Who did that?
Who put the intercooler
Nick.
back on?
Nick.
No, I think Nick took it off.
No. I think
took
it was
off,
Nick.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I did anything. I think it was Nick.
Or it could have been my fault doing a fucking second
Yeah.
loophole.
Oh. Yeah. It's Nick's Gavin's fault.
Boom.
The side that I worked on is Gavin's fault.
The side that Ben worked on makes a clicking noise when you start giving it.
That was a
Gavin's
loud pop too when it did.
Yeah, I thought
Right.
I blew my diff.
When it went, we
You
thought
got-
he blew his diff. It was a
It's
big, loud
it
pop.
gets loud. So the 7.3 built like 30. Like what? You know what you built for boost?
It's like 14 or something, maybe even less.
Oh,
I think 12.
that's it.
I think 12.
It's not much.
That's what mine does, is 14 max.
So the 7.3 built 31, 32 if I was pushing it. I think I had just done the valve cover harnesses on that, which is what causing my issue. That sucked. And I was going home. It was 1 in the morning. I was covered in oil and dirt, and I was just dirty and gross. I just wanted to get home. And I'm heading home after put it all back together, got it running. I'm heading home, and I'm just like getting into town, and I'm fucking giving her hell. I hit like 29-30, and my intercooler boot blew off at 30 pounds of boost. Think about how loud your 14-pound boost blowing off was. Yeah, double that.
Yeah. That's
That
loud.
fucker blew off, and I about shit my fucking pants. I pulled over, and I still had some tools with me, and I fixed it, and a cop showed up right as I was doing that. And I was like, I got off my truck, I had just fixed it, got off, started walking towards him, and he turned his fucking lights on and got all scared, and I was like, I'm done! I'm going home!
It's all fine, officer.
Like I just like shit's broke.
Hey,
I
can you
fixed
hold
it.
this flashlight for me? God damn it!
Hey, get over here, asshole! Fucking hold
Bring the
this
spotlight
flashlight.
over here.
Well, if you're gonna stop
Bring-
for me, make yourself useful.
That sucked, and I couldn't figure out why it kept. Like I did it like 3 more times, and I couldn't figure out why. Well, my dumbass wasn't putting. There's a line on the intercooler boot on the inside, I think it was, that had to be past a certain point, and I kept not doing that.
I would have just ran another zip tie if I were you.
Ratchet strap,
That would be even better.
bungee cord.
Bungee cord intercooler boot on.
Super glue.
Super glue intercooler boot.
Braxton, I think it's
I'd
time
have,
for a Reddit story.
Reddit,
Ephraim, what were you gonna say?
do it.
or I was gonna say I held a brake line closed on my Jeep with a vice grip for like over a week.
Sounds
When
like
I
K-body things.
when I blew up a brake line.
Remember when I blew my fucking brake hose and then we had to vice grip it and
Yep,
fix it in your garage?
yep. We fixed Nick's brake line at like 11 o'clock at night in my garage.
Yeah.
Remember getting the Snapchats from that.
And then your dad talked to us about how he knew my mom or something like that.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Remember hauling
Graduated
Nick's first
together or
truck
went
behind
to
my
school
dad's.
together. It was something with
Successful.
school.
Yeah,
Maybe they have history.
maybe. That was the day we tried to get your truck to do a burnout, and it was depressing.
Yeah, Metheny wouldn't do a burnout. We got the tires wet, bouncing the bumper, and then
What
all of
a
a sudden, there goes my brake.
surprise! What was that? Titus's shop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had like 4 or 5 of you guys trying to bounce the bumper, and it just wasn't going to go.
That thing was a piece of garbage.
It was so fun, though.
That was the best truck you've ever owned. No.
Remember when we allegedly
was a
took
fun
it through
truck.
a cornfield trying to allegedly hit deer?
And someone was upset about it, but it happened. That was fun. But it was allegedly didn't happen.
that truck and Jacob's blue K-body.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Some of the best memories.
That was
Before either of us had
Ephraim's
licenses.
really long hippie hair days.
Yes.
My hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pre-mullet.
And that was
that was
Ben put his
pre-mullet.
foot out the window every single vehicle he was in on the fucking.
Yup.
Oh my god.
Ben was a badass. Had to have his foot
Oh,
out the
it
window all the
Felt
time.
so nice in my balls though.
Oh yeah, no, it feels great, but I think you just did it to look cool after a couple times.
I think I did. I think I was kind of a loser that way.
I'm a cool country kid with my foot out the window. Leg AC. Rah!
Oh, those were the fucking days though.
I miss going to the races.
Everybody having CB radios in their truck.
Oh my
That was
God.
fun. We went to fucking we went up to Granddad's Bluff that day after. We all went to Walmart or Farm and Fleet and bought CB radio. Or no, Nick bought CB radio. Jacob already had one.
I'm gonna put one in my car.
If
Oh
I
my
got-
god.
if you put one in there, I'll put one in mine.
I
I
got
still-
one in my car.
I still
Or
have the
in my
CB radio
closet.
from the Ranger and the 7.3.
I'll put one in my Jeep when I
One on my
put that
TDI.
back together.
You remember
Put a
the
whip
fucking
on it.
Ranger and the CB and the Ranger?
All I remember
Yeah.
from that Ranger was how bad the tranny mounts were.
I remember
You get on the
Both
gas
Ranger-
a slight bit, and then you just see the stick go meh, meh.
Yeah, that was
Meh.
funny. Yeah, you'd get on it and just see. Wah, wah, wah.
I remember you let me drive that thing one time, and it literally got ripped out of my hand. I was like, oh, there it goes.
I can't believe I sold a 77 F250 with a 4BT for a fucking Ranger.
Yeah, no, that was a terrible
not
trade-off.
not your smartest
But
decision.
at the time, like it was right after I sold that dent side when dent side prices skyrocketed. Like right after I sold it,
Yeah, I should have held on to it for another year or so.
and I would have made bank.
Yeah.
But no one knew. Like we didn't know. like it. I only reason I sold it was because I thought prices would stay, pretty much the same, and I'd be able to buy it back in a couple, like buy something similar in a couple years.
Yeah, no,
But
not the
turns out
case.
shit skyrocketed, and I got fucked. But
Braxton,
long
how's that
story
Reddit
short, it's
searching
okay.
doing?
What was that?
How's that Reddit searching doing?
I got one.
You got one. List her off there.
Pull her up.
All right. The title is "Am I the asshole for refusing to let my roommate's cat into my room after it apologized?" In quotes.
I don't know if I have words to say already, and I just should shut up.
I'm 27. A 27-year-old female sharing an apartment with my roommate, a 26-year-old female who's a cat named Muffin. Muffin is adorable, but has a habit of sneaking into my room and knocking things over. Last week, I came to find Muffin had somehow gotten in and destroyed a puzzle I'd spent hours working on. Pieces were scattered everywhere, some were chewed up, and one was lost entirely. I was furious. I told Lily that Muffin needed to stay out of my room, and she agreed, but she also said Muffin felt bad and wanted to apologize. I laughed it off, assuming she was joking. The next day, I found a little note on my desk, written in Lily's handwriting, that said, "I'm sorry, Muffin." Along with it was a cat treat. I thought it was funny, but it didn't change my stance. Since then, Lily has been passive aggressively saying things like, "Muffin's just trying to make things right," or "You're holding a grudge against a cat." She even suggested that I let Muffin into my room supervised so she can earn back my trust. I told her no, and that I wasn't interested in giving her cat another chance to destroy my stuff. Now she's calling me heartless for not accepting Muffin's apology and is acting like I'm being unreasonable. Am I the asshole here?
No, and you want to know why? You want to talk about holding grudges? Cats are the one thing on this earth that holds grudges the most. I swear to God, cats hate everything that could possibly talk, walk, live. They hate everything. They hate you. They don't like their owners. They would eat them and kill them if they could, but they just don't. Cats aren't sorry. So no, you're not the fucking asshole. That's what I think. Cats are fucking stupid.
No, honestly, yeah.
Nick, you are very opinionated on this
I
topic.
fucking hate cats.
It'd be a shame if a cat walked by with.
I've got a cat, and he's a fucking pimp, and I am very upset that you said that. You've never met my cat, have you?
I think I've met your cat, but I don't think he gave enough of a shit to come and say what's up. Therefore, case
Were you
in
at
point.
Kylie's house?
Huh?
Were you at Kylie's house?
No, I thought you were talking about like your dad's cat.
No, 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 no. I have my own cat.
Oh, you have
You
your own
should
cat.
you should tell the story about how you got that cat.
So, 2 years ago, 3 years. It was over the summer. It was 2 years ago. So it was over the summer, and there was a tanker truck that had flipped over in St. Charles, Minnesota. It was a Rethwish truck out of Toma. It had flapped on its side, and so it was a how do you call it?
Fatality?
No, contaminated soil cleanup is what it was called.
Oh.
So we had to dig out the soil and clean up like all the diesel I think it was diesel he was hauling that had flopped on its side and spilt in the ground and contaminated the soil. So we were hauling that out of there, and me and another kid were doing road. Oh my god. The signing, like the stop and the slow.
You were being a flagger.
Flagging.
Yeah, I was being a flag. Anyways, and this cat popped up out of a
Flag.
ditch on the other kid's side, and he was like, "Look, there's a cat." I was like, "Huh, cat." And so I walked over, and it was a little kitten. Like the cat, I don't know how old he was. He was very young. And I got him to crawl onto my sign, and I carried him across the road because I didn't want to touch him because I was a little bitch. and he jumped off the sign like most of the way across the road, and I was like, fuck, you're in the road now. I got him up, and I got him in the ditch on or into the box of the truck on my side. And the only thing I had on me were Mike and Ike's and a Monster. I fed a cat Mike and Ike's and a Monster for about 2 hours. He didn't do much other than lick the Monster and lick the Mike and Ike.
Ephraim's dying.
Ephraim's dying because he licked the Mike and Ike and a Monster.
I don't.
And we I put the cat in one of the in like a Tupperware style box, and it was like a fucking 3 foot by 1.5 foot like plastic box, and he sat in between us on the drive home. And I got home, and I was like, I talked to hey, I kind of want to keep this cat. Like, he's kind of like, he's been really chill actually. He's kind of just hung out with me, and like my parents fucking hate cats. Like, no. And my girlfriend and her mom came we can't have another cat. Like, we'll take him to the Humane Society. And I was like, okay. And I said goodbye. Like, I was a little upset. Like, I had kind of made a connection with him. And so me and my brother went up to Hall of Does or somewhere and came back. And I went out to the campground where my girlfriend and her parents were staying. And I got out there, and my girlfriend's got this bag in her lap or something, or blanket on. And all of a sudden she takes the blanket off, and there's a cat. And so we kept the cat and named him Oakley. And ever since
how'd she get the cat? I thought you had the cat.
They met me at the shop when we got back. Sorry.
Oh,
they were going to take him to the Humane Society.
Oh, okay.
And then they called her husband or my girlfriend's father, and he was like, sure, we can have another cat. Must have been a good day for Jason. And then so now we've got another cat named Oakley, and he plays fetch. He's bit one person, and that was Kylie, because she was holding him when they brought a new dog home, and he freaked out. That was the only person he's ever actually bit. He's bit me, but playfully. He just kind of hangs out. He's a fucking pimp. He loves me and Kylie, and he's not mean to anybody. You can pick him up and throw him.
He's a cool cat. He lets me pet him and stuff.
He'll let anybody pet him. You can. I don't know what you said, Nick, but what?
I just laughed and said you could pick him up and throw him.
I have pretty much done that.
Yeah.
You can walk up behind him and pick him up, and he'll just kind of look at you hi. And then you can just toss him onto the couch, and he'll just be like, all right, and just kind of do whatever the fuck he wants.
He followed me into the bathroom in the camper.
So that's one weird thing is that
he's kind of a pedo.
If you're at Kylie's house and you use the restroom, he will book it into the restroom. And according to some Google searches, cats see when you're in the bathroom being a vulnerable place because you're getting undressed, whether you're showering or using the restroom. And they see it as a time that they you need to be protected. Is my understanding of it.
Or they're trying to take advantage of you.
Well, he did try touching my wiener one time, and that was weird.
The fuck?
I was showering, and he'll when you shower, he'll sit on the edge of the tub and just kind of watch the water. And every single time he'll just watch the water.
So scared.
And then one time he saw my wiener and just started reaching out towards it. And I was like, no.
Ben's got a gay
I would
cat.
be so scared.
And I fucking pushed him off the bathtub.
He's like, that's a cool looking toy.
He's like,
funny looking mouse.
Funny looking mouse.
Oh my god! At work today, they caught a shrew, and it I didn't see the first one, and apparently it was ripped in half and bit at. It looked like something had been eaten at it all night. And then a half hour later, they caught a fucking another one, and it was freaking the fuck out. I was in the park room, and I could just hear it, sound like a fucking human screaming. And Jim walks over with it on a sticky trap and put it right in front of Willie's face, and Willie's just kind of looking at it. And this shrew was freaking out, trying to get off the sticky trap. And I swear to God, it was gonna come unstuck and just jump at fucking Willie's face and just start attacking. And then Jim put it in a plastic bag, zipped it up, folded the plastic bag over, and set it in the 0 degree weather outside. Just let it freeze.
That's terrible.
Fun.
And then 3 hour or 6 hours later, he picked it up and threw it in the dumpster.
Huh.
But he put it with the one that was half mutilated, so they would go home together.
Oh. So they
Good.
could get
Okay.
cremated by the incinerator at the same time.
Yes, it's okay.
Awesome.
They will die together. Well, they will. They're already dead, so they'll finish together.
Sure.
I think.
Hmm.
That's not a good way to put that.
You're gonna finish?
Interesting.
They're
They're gonna finish together.
together.
Okay, did we all come to the conclusion of that she's not the asshole?
Yes.
Yeah.
We went
She
on
is
a
the
side
asshole.
quest
She's
there.
Not the
Asshole.
asshole.
Fucking what? Like how are like the cat's not gonna say? I have words to say that I can't say. All right, I probably shouldn't comment on this anymore.
What we sitting at for time?
We are at an hour and 6 minutes.
Oh,
You guys got anything else you would like to speak of?
I don't have
This
anything
episode of
else.
the podcast.
It's a great place to end it.
Well, thank you guys for listening. This has been episode 6 of Ridiculous Recollections. This episode will be out on January 20th, which is next week. That's not important information. I apologize.
Monday?
That is Monday of next week.
Okay, so we're just gonna start
We're
dropping these on
we're
Mondays
hoping
then.
to be doing every Monday, once a week,
Okay.
every Monday.
What about the YouTube? When does the YouTube come out?
So the YouTube
Tonight.
will be out probably today or tomorrow. Nick, that's up to you. I'm letting you take care of that.
I can get it out tonight.
So our YouTube is Ridiculous Recreations. Our Instagram,
Recreations.
Recreations. I apologize. Yes, you're right.
Spelled the
Our
same.
Instagram and our TikTok are both Ridiculous Recollections. Please go give everything a follow and a subscribe. Thank you all for listening. And this has been episode 6.
Of your